Loving God, we thank you for the example of St. Nicholas, who fed the hungry, brought hope to the imprisoned, gave comfort to the lost, and taught the truth to all. May we strive to imitate him by putting him first in all we do. Give us the courage, love, and strength of St. Nicholas, so that, like him, we may serve you through loving our brothers and sisters. Amen.
Acknowledgement of country. I would like to acknowledge and pay respect to the traditional owners of the land on which we meet the Kamilaroi people. As we share our knowledge, teaching and learning, we pay respect to the elders past and present, and to the knowledge forever embedded within the Aboriginal custodianship of country.
Welcome to the 2022 school year. A particular welcome to our new families. Tonight we have our Parent Information Night delivered to you through a digital platform. A digital platform to ensure that we are doing everything possible to keep our school community safe during these crazy times. Before we go into our Parent Information Night though, I'd like to acknowledge the wonderful start we've had to the school year. I'd also like you to turn to your child and congratulate them on what has been a really impressive start during challenging times. Our children have all returned with a wonderful attitude, committing to becoming the best version of themselves and supporting all of those around them. Congratulations. The theme of tonight is one of partnership, as can be seen on this very straight from our opening slide. At St. Nicholas Primary School, staff are committed to working with our parents as we aspire for all students to be good at learning and good at life. That can also be shown very simply in this picture. What we want, what we understand is, if our children are to reach their potential, and a very vast potential it is, the best way of achieving that is through home and school working together. In 2022, we welcome some new staff. An enormous welcome to Mrs. Amy Willis, who will join us on kindergarten. An enormous welcome to Amy Isles, joining us in Year 3. Welcome also to Jodie Wollaston and Grace Marr, who join us in Year 5, and Jess Cleary, who joins us in kindergarten as part of the RFF team. Welcome also to Bridie Booby, who is completing an education assistant traineeship. Also welcome to Miss Gabby Beer, who is joining us as an education assistant. And welcome to McCarthy student Ethan Ross, who is commencing a school-based traineeship in ICT. The following pictorial shows us a little bit of the story we have at St. Nicholas. As you walk through the front door at St. Nicholas, you are met with the St. Nicholas mission statement, a mission statement that reflects education in 2022, a mission statement which is located under the statue of Our Lady of Mount Carmel and the Dominican Cross, a mission statement which supports the bricks, 6 ups, 2 more marks, lift, veritas, manners matter, positive and productive, of our past, and which has led to St. Nicholas being an educator of choice for this district. Bricks which pay homage to the wonderful work of those who have worked before us. Our mission statement is surrounded by our 2022 pillars of improvement. We want to live like Jesus and work as part of high-functioning teams. In 2022, while using Jesus as our example of how we should live our lives, we are striving to deliver quality learning and teaching by working as part of a high-functioning team. Finally, the vines also highlight who we are and that we are committed to nourishment and growth. At St. Nicholas, we are also committed to improvement. St. Nicholas is a good school and a school I am proud to send my own children to. What I am most proud about this school, however, is the fact that while we acknowledge we're a good school, we are determined that we'll be a better school tomorrow. This page highlights just a few of the things which we use to help us become an even better school and what we are founded on. In 2022, St. Nicholas has very detailed plans for our improvement in reading, writing, and boys' education. In 2021, we achieved some wonderful success in our reading and some wonderful improvement. We need to make sure that is sustainable and keep it continuing in 2022. Like our reading, we want to see the same improvement and the same level of consistency and precision in our writing. What we have noticed through a lot of our data in recent years is while our boys are performing, we believe our boys are not quite reaching their potential. While we'll continue to focus on our girls, we believe there is definite room that our boys can become better, can reach an even vaster potential than they are showing at the moment. This will all be achieved through working on the pillars of living like Jesus and high-functioning teams. The below part of this slide shows just a fraction of the detailed plan we have to not only implement processes and structures to ensure that we have success in these areas, but as the year goes on, how we can measure and see if we are achieving what we've set out to do, which is to continue to improve our reading at St. Nicholas, to improve our writing, and to ensure that our boys are reaching their vast potential. Living well, learning well will continue to be a very integral part of everything we do at St. Nicholas in 2022. When you think of living well and learning well, if you think of this one quote, it sums up everything we are about. Staff at St. Nicholas must have a universal and unconditional positive regard for children and young people, and a high regard for the collective capacity of a school staff team to increase learning, well-being, and life opportunity outcomes for children and young people. There's a lot in that quote, but it also tells you a lot of what we're about at St. Nick's. Once again, in 2022, our children will be told a very consistent message that we have 3 creeds or 3 rules at St. Nicholas. The first one is I am safe. Every child at St. Nicholas has a right to feel safe. Every child at St. Nicholas also has a responsibility to ensure that their peers are feeling safe. I am valued, respected, and cared for. Once again, we want every single student that walks through our gates in the morning to feel valued, feel respected, feel cared for in everything they do, not just from our teachers, but from their peers. Also, we as children are coming to school to learn. So our third creed or rule is I am a learner. They have a right to learn, and they also have a right to provide an environment where everybody in the class can learn. 3 simple, clear rules, which everything we do at St. Nicholas is once again founded on. These same 3 creeds, we also ask of our parents. We ask our parents to assist our children and young people in the replacement of unsafe behaviour. We ask our parents to act as role models to ensure that our children see it is important to be valued, respected, and cared for. And we ask our parents, that they also promote an atmosphere of learning. Parents will never be asked to become teachers, but we do ask that you show your children the value you place on a quality education. In 2022, we hope there is a light at the end of the tunnel for the COVID pandemic. In 2022, as a school, we are committed to providing our students with a well-rounded education full of experiences. We're committed to engaging with our parents. We are committed to facilitating events where our students and parents feel connected with our school. It is my hope and is my belief that we are slowly returning to normal and our parents will play a bigger role back in the school. However, nothing will jeopardise the duty of care to the safety of our students and community. And we will continue to follow the guidelines of the New South Wales Government and Catholic Schools New South Wales. Once again, in 2022, I do commit to you, we will never use COVID-19 as an excuse for not participating in something. Tonight, I ask for your help. I ask for your help to model to your children that you care and you value education. I ask that you trust your child's teacher. I ask that you understand, all of us who work here at St. Nicholas, We entered the profession to help people. Please never speak negatively of staff around your son or daughter. They'll understand you have got every right to ask questions, and we want you to be involved. We want you to value their education, and we understand as parents, you are your children's mouthpiece. Please look to work with your child's teacher. Let your children see you are a united front. And understand we are not perfect. We'll never claim to be. As a whole school, we are not perfect, and as individuals, we certainly aren't either. We will, however, commit to you once again, we will not cover up our mistakes. We also ask that you understand we are human beings here at St. Nicholas, all of the staff, and we also have our own families, dramas, and worries. Finally, I hope and trust you find tonight useful, and I look forward to working with all of you as we model to our students that we care and we value a quality education. Good night.